Hi everyone, today I want to talk about speaking in Persian. Speaking Persian fluently is not a difficult task like many other languages. The difficult part is learning the basic and standard accent which someone from Tehran speaks. And this is the accent that all institutes teach. Personally, I didn't consider how hard it is to speak Persian very well until I started studying in university, where I got to see other foreign students talk. Usually, the way that I speak doesn't give away that I'm not Iranian. What gives it away is my face. Like in the first months of university, no one knew that I was a foreigner. Even my closest friend in university realized it after 2 to 3 weeks, and I told him myself. Even then, he didn't believe me until I showed him my passport. All that time, he was thinking I was from Ahvazi, a city in the south of Iran. Alright, back to the main topic. I think the difficulty comes from how Persian alphabet is different compared to Arabic. Like in Arabic, you got 3 types of S, Tha, Sin, and Sad. But in Persian, they all sound the same, Sin. I have seen Arab students saying, Esme man saber ast. And it sounds a little different in Persian, Esme man saber ast. Same goes for the 2 types of T, Ta and Ta, and 4 types of Z, which can be hard to adapt when you have learned Arabic before Persian. But that's not the only problem. There are 4 other letters that are not even in Arabic alphabet, which can be tricky to pronounce. Another common problem is confusing letters that are very similar to each other, like H and Kh, or Sin and Shin. This one I've heard many times. حال شما خوبه. حال شما خوبه. حال شما خوبه. حال شما خوبه. میهای. خسک. خیش. With these problems out of the way, you are speaking like an Iranian, except the accent part, which mostly depends on where you learn Persian in Iran, or the materials you're using are made by whom. The difference between some of the accents and the standard accents can be very minor. Like when I came back from Mashhad to Tehran, I was speaking differently. I didn't notice it myself, but everyone around me was saying that my way of talking has changed. Let me speak some of the accents. حال شما خوب است؟ شما تشریف نمیاری؟ یره من اینجا دارم میرم. یکی او بگه یکی ای بگه. Probably not correct, but this is the closest I can imitate these 2 accents. Now, how to improve on speaking part? The best solution is obviously to speak Persian as much as possible. Reading short stories and books which are not too difficult. Listening to the news, as the news reporters usually speak slower and they don't use complicated words often. And lastly, finding someone to talk to is a great way as well. So, if you're learning Persian, I hope this video was helpful to you. And if you're interested in learning Persian, this can be a start to it. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.